Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Ever wonder what secrets are hiding in those boring financial reports? Today we're diving into Bank Financial Corporation's recent filing. And trust me, it's more interesting than it sounds. We'll uncover what their latest numbers reveal about the company's health and what it means for the future, like a doctor reading a patient's test results. This report is called an 8K, which is like a quick update a company sends to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, about important events. In this case, it's about filing their financial report for the first 3 months of the year and sharing some extra details. So the main event is that Bank Financial released its 10Q report, which is their quarterly financial report. Think of it as a report card for how they did in the first 3 months of the year. Along with that, they also put out a quarterly financial and statistical supplement, which is basically extra data to give people a deeper look at their performance. Before we get into the numbers, there's a warning. This report contains forward-looking statements. These are basically predictions about the future. The company is saying, hey, we think this is what's going to happen, but things could change. They point out that many things could make the actual results different from what they expect, like changes in the economy or new laws. They encourage investors to read their annual report and other filings for a better understanding of these risks. Alright, let's get to the good stuff, the numbers. This report includes some exhibits. One of them, Exhibit 99.1, is that quarterly financial and statistical supplement we talked about earlier. Now, I want to give my thoughts about Bank Financial after looking at this report. Bank Financial seems to be navigating a pretty complex financial landscape. One of their strengths appears to be their solid grasp of traditional banking operations. They've been around for a while and they seem to know what they're doing in terms of lending and managing money. However, there are also some areas that might raise concerns. With interest rates changing a lot, banks need to be careful about how they manage their assets and liabilities. If rates go up too fast, it could squeeze their profits and make it harder for borrowers to pay back loans. Also, Bank Financial operates in a competitive market with lots of other banks and financial institutions. To stay ahead, they need to keep innovating and finding ways to attract and retain customers. Looking ahead, one of the biggest opportunities for Bank Financial is to embrace new technologies and digital banking solutions. As more and more people bank online and through mobile apps, they need to make sure they're offering convenient and user-friendly options. However, there are also some risks on the horizon. A major economic downturn could hurt their loan portfolio and reduce demand for their services. Also, changes in banking regulations could create new compliance costs and challenges. In conclusion, Bank Financial appears to be a well-established bank with a solid foundation. However, they face some challenges and opportunities in the current environment. To succeed in the long run, they'll need to stay nimble, adapt to changing market conditions, and focus on providing value to their customers. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. What company should we decode next? Let me know in the comments.